Alright guys, I'm finna show y'all how to upgrade your headlights on a 2003 Honda Civic. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Back with another video. Today I'm going to be upgrading the headlights on the 2003 Honda Civic. I'm going to be putting HID lights on there, some brighter headlights, because you know how the factory headlights on these particular be kind of like yellow. So it's like no good when you going down like dark roads and stuff like that. I go down a lot of back roads personally, and you barely can see anything with these yellowish headlights. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upgrade them to the HID headlight kit. You know, it's like a lot of the, you know, the brighter lights, like the ones that be coming on the BMW and all that stuff like that. And like me personally, I don't do it for style. I don't do it for none of that. I just do it to actually see, because I want to see. So they're gonna be, I think it's what, 6,000 K. That's the brightness and temperature of the bulb. So let me go in there and get that, then I get started. And as you see, I'm gonna have to try to do it like without, if you see right here on this one, like the battery right here, it's gonna be kind of like a tight, and then plus I got big gorilla hands, so that ain't gonna make it no better, me trying to squeeze my hands between there. I wish I had smaller hands, but you know, what can I do? And then this one, I'm probably gonna have to, if you can see behind it, probably have to move this a little bit. But I gotta be careful because it's kind of rusty. All right, guys. So let me go get this this kit. Then I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you what's going on with it. All right, guys. Man, I should have did this on another day because it's 187.5 degrees out here, and it feel like it's 204.3. It make no sense, man. Be that hot. All right, this is the HID lights right here, and I just want to know, they got a lot of, I've been dealing with this company for a long time, and I done had these like lights in vehicles last 5 years. You know, and that's kind of long for some HID lights. You know, a lot of them kits on eBay, they good, but I mean, a lot of the cheaper kits, I mean, not gonna down them. Some of them last couple months, some of them last 6 months, some of them last even a year, which ain't bad for the price, but I want to put something in there that's gonna last. I don't got time to be like taking them on and all. These, you see that? H4 6000K, and it come with the balancers. I actually had some good headlight bulbs in that I found, some H4s in here that I found in my stash. But I'm like, nah, I kind of want some brighter lights. This all the stuff. Yeah, I've been dealing with these companies a long time. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive than the kits that's off eBay, but it's well worth it. You know, basically they like plug and play. Unless you got one of them low voltage headlight vehicles, like I remember when a Dodge Magnum first came out, if I'm not mistaken, it was around 2005, 2006, and them things was a pain in the butt to put them HID lights on there because they kept flickering and flickering. I ended up having to put like a capacitor and wire up a relay, because I think the if I'm not mistaken, the headlights on those vehicles is below 12 volts, maybe like 9 or something. So it's not enough power to keep these lights going, because these are some bright lights, and then they would tend to flicker a lot. I mean, if you look online, some places they sell like them anti-flickers you can plug in it, but I just used to use relays and capacitors. But on a vehicle like this, with a strong 12 volt at the headlight, you don't too much have to worry about the anti-flickering. And then a lot of older vehicles, like my Tahoe, like a 96 Tahoe, you don't got to worry about them. I got them on there too. So just basically like a plug and play. But the main thing I try to do before I put like the mountain brackets or anything, or plug any of this up, I like to get the headlights on that first. That's like the main thing. A lot of these vehicles, some of these vehicles, like for instance the 2010 Malibu, you can't, I wouldn't even put HID lights on there. I mean, I did before, but it's a pain in the butt. You got to take the whole bumper off to take the headlights out to put them in the bag, because there's no way for it to get to those headlights without taking that out. So either you got to put some good bulbs in there. I would just prefer to put some good bulbs in there, because put the HID light, and when I'm happen to go out, you're gonna be paying that labor. And I remember that when those vehicles first came out, 2010 Chevy Malibus, the dealership was charging people like $200 and something to change the bulbs. And what I was doing is I have people to pick up the bulbs, and I'll charge them $100 to do it. And I remember that year, boy, I was making a killing off of that, because I put an ad up on all these sites, and man, I like Malibu. It died down now, of course. I mean, I probably still get like a few, but yeah, I remember that was like light bulb season, making a killing off just changing light bulbs. No, but let's see. All right, guys. I'm gonna do this side first, since this appeared to be the hardest. Like this was the screwdriver I got at the house. You get a bigger screwdriver, but I just got a small one. You just want to like pry this like a little bit and get that side up, and then pry this out. Let me see, and that's it. It's not much play. You don't want to take this power steering hose off. It's not much room with these power steering hose, just enough to move it around to get back, because you still got, what's this? Oh yeah, the coolant for the AC. Then you got the reservoir tank for the what's name. So it's gonna be like kind of like a pain in the butt to get to. But I'm gonna have to put this camera down. But first, before you do it, you want to pull this rubber boot off right here. I mean, it sucks having big tree slapper hands, man. I swear it is. I wish I had smaller hands. I remember I used to work with this dude at a shop, man. He had some small hands, man. I'm like, this dude can, when I need to get wired through something, I used to go get him, man. He could stick his whole dang old arm down there. I'll trade my hands for his any day. But if you can, let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can see in there. No, you can't see up in there, but let me try to get this out. It's like a little clip that you pull back and you pull the light straight out. So let me do that. Hold on. And if you see it, guys, I forgot to tell you, like before you pull the rubber boot out, it's a 3-prong wire that you plug that plugs up to the headlight. You just pull it out, and then if you can see that that clip I just popped out right there on the headlight. Let me see if I can. Right there, see that? That was up, and they just pop it out, and then you pull the bulb. You pull the bulb straight out, and remember, if you see this bulb, let me show you how. I just pull it out right here. See this? It was in there just like that. So this right here, when you want to put it back in there, you put it back in there straight like this. One of the spades sticking out, the one spade sticking out at the top, and then the two on the side. That's the way you want to put it back in. All right. And I'm actually going to keep these bulbs, because you never know. What I do, I keep these bulbs and I put them in my glove box in case one of my HID lights balancers go out or anything go out, because once the balancers go out, they're not going to work. So I can pop this factory back in, you know, in case of emergency. But that's what I always do. And remember, guys, when you put any headlight bulbs in, you really want to use gloves or be careful. You know, I've been doing it for so long. I just don't, you know, I mean, it's just a habit of being careful. You don't want to touch them bulbs because you got grease and oil on your hands. Those make the bulbs burn out quick. As soon as the bulbs stop, you know, heating up and getting hot, then that grease start burning on it, it just make the bulb go out. It's not a good deal. No bueno. Yeah, so let me put these lights up in there. Where's that rubber boot? Where's the rubber boot? Oh, right here. Now, if you can see, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna untangle these in a minute, but I want to show y'all something. See, like these lights right here, got the wire coming out the back of it. I'm gonna stick it through here, and then put the headlights back on. Then cause I want to put the rubber boot back over it, like it came from factory. Keep any moisture and stuff out, because you see that right there at these two holes right there, just to keep it covered and protected. So yeah, let me get this light up in here, then I'll turn it back on. Like I said, I just want to get the bulbs back up in there first, and then the rest is just like plug and play. It's easy. All right, and remember, on these, like a lot of vehicles, the headlight bulb and the low beam and the high beam is separate bulbs. On this one, the H4, which is the same thing as the 9003, if you see that right there, see that double bulb? They the high beam and the low beam is all in the same bulb, so that's why you see that bulky bulb looking like that. So let me get this up in here, guys, and I'll turn it back on. All right, guys, you see I put the see how I stuck all the wires through this side and come out on the other side. So when I put the headlight back in there, all I do is just slip this rubber boot back on like factory. Then I plug the box and stuff into there. That's what I was trying to get done first, the headlight, so it'll be easier to just, plug and play. So let me take this plastic over here, put that back in there, and then I take it out and I try to power plug this one up real quick so I can get show you how the regular bulb look, and then the HID bulb look. I mean, it's better to do it at nighttime, but oh well. And remember, guys, when you put it back in there, remember the one tab go at the top, and I want the two go at the bottom, the same way we took the other bulb out. And I don't have a camera stand right now to set this phone on, so I'm gonna set the camera down, put this up in there, and it's pretty simple, guys. So once you put this up in there, it fit right snug up in there, and then you close the metal latch on that you pulled open to take it out. All right, guys, if you can see, the bulb slid up in there. Then I locked it in with the what's the name, and I'm leaving this off, the rubber thing off, until I plug them up to the balancer. So I plug those up, and then I'm put the rubber thing back on, just to make sure everything working smooth. In case the bulb ain't working, I have to send it back. That has happened before, but we gonna hope that ain't the case this time. All right, guys, let me plug it up. I dropped them what's the names down there. Let me get them. See that? I dropped them brackets down there. I only see one. Where's the other one? All right, let me put this down. All right, guys, just a simple plug and play. See this? Focus in, man. Why won't focus? It's crazy. All right. See this right here? Where'd it go? See, this is was plugged up to the factory headlight. You're just gonna plug this right here. See them 3 prongs? Plug that into here, and then these right here, gonna plug those until right here, same shape. It's like self-explanatory. And this right here, you're gonna plug that into this plug right here. And it's self-explanatory. And then sometimes you see, like, for instance, it say positive and then negative. Like sometimes, like off the factory, a wire right there, it be backwards, positive, negative. So if you plug it in, it don't come on, just switch it around. It's nothing gonna happen on this, because it's smart enough to know the reverse polarity. Like if you turn it around, it's nothing gonna happen. Like on a battery, if you touch the positive and negative, it's gonna spark. That ain't the case with a light bulb. It's just gonna come on or it's not. You know, if you went to, everybody did the little science project in school, like where you make the little light bulb come on, no positive and negative or whatever like that. So yeah, let me plug this up real quick because I need 2 hands, and then I'll make sure everything come on, and then I'll show you guys the difference in the bulbs. Well, I'm gonna try to show you the difference in the bulb because it's daytime right now. So all right guys, I want to show y'all something. Like on the on this right here, I had to switch. I don't know why it's this camera doing this, man. Definitely gonna have to give me something better. There we go. It takes so long to focus, man. This phone have to give me another. Now you see this right here? I had to turn this around. You see where this clip at? And you see what it said? It's supposed to be on the other side. Now, if you look at that, you'll automatically think like, okay, you see the positive right there? The positive, you'll think that the red supposed to be flipped around to that side and the negative supposed to be to the other side. But when I plugged it up like that, like I just explained to y'all a few minutes ago, sometimes it don't work like that because the factory wire be in a different spot. But it's a bulb, so it's nothing gonna happen. If it don't work when you have it plugged in the right way, just flip the plug around. You know, just that the pin's in a different spot. As you can see, the positive is what a negative is supposed to be, and the negative is the positive supposed to be. Just flip it around. So if you don't get nothing working when you first turn it on, like I just did, just flip it around. And I'm gonna show you guys the difference in the bulbs. All right. Now let me turn it on. Now, I just turned that bulb on. You probably can't even see because it's so daylight out. But you see how crispy and like white that is, like that crystal white that is. You probably can't see it because it's daytime, but that thing's so freaking bright. And then look at the factory bulb, the pissy yellow, crystal white. That thing looks so clear. It look like it ain't on. Look like it just shining crystal. But if you go up in there, you see how crystal white it is. And trust me, at nighttime, this thing is beautiful, man. You can see a long ways. Crystal white, pissy yellow. And I'll do an update on it too, guys, to show you how bright these lights is at nighttime. But if you want to, you could just go on YouTube and look up 6000K HID lights versus factory lights, and they'll show you the difference in it. And I guarantee you it's gonna make you want to upgrade your lights. So let me finish putting this back together, guys, and I'll turn it back on because I gotta do the other side. And everything plugged up, I gotta make sure it's neat. Gotta put the brackets on there, mounted and everything, but I'll turn it back on in a minute. Give me a second. All right, guys. I got it hooked back up. So, and I put the rubber seals back on there too. And I didn't show this side because the other side is really the hardest side to do. This side is pretty much easier to do than the driver's side. So I went on ahead and showed this side. So let me get ready to put I hooked everything up, checked it out. Both of the balances is working. So that's done. So all I got to do now is just put these brackets on there, mount them, and then make sure the wire strapped nice and neat, and then that's it. we're good to go. So let me get ready and start mounting those up. And then I turn it back on, and that should be the end of the video. And then, like I said in the future videos, I'll try to get like how I look at nighttime. But I told you can go on YouTube and check that out on how they would look and stuff like that. So yeah, all right, guys. All right, guys. I tucked everything, put all the wires down, wire strapped it nice. Then I mounted it, put the brackets on there. And then I mounted it right there so it won't move. Those the boxes. And basically I'm done. That's how you upgrade your HID headlights on a 2003 Honda Civic. Just want to say I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all my members hitting that join button. I just want to say thanks, and I appreciate everything. Really appreciate it, more than you guys know. And these are the old headlights. I just stuck them back in the glass that my other ones came in, and I'm gonna stick them in my glove box just for emergencies, in case I ever need it in the future. In case I get rid of the car, I give them to whoever I sell it to. And yeah, and I probably try to upgrade this. Need a cameraman or a phone. Probably Triple Deuce could send me one of them iPhones. Them iPhones he got over there. Fix me up one of them iPhones and send it to me. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Perfect.